This is a demonstration of a tabletop RPG system and its digital interface that was designed by me, Twilord, to demonstrate both my skills in doing so and my skills in creating a game system for a Digimon. Our test scenario tonight starts off one night when Channel Pup was sitting at his table working away on a YouTube video when he heard a strange knock on the door. He wasn't expecting anyone, and right when he went to answer, a voice shouted at him from his computer, "No, that's not safe!" And suddenly he found himself surrounded by light.
Very bright.
So, Channel Pup, would you like to enter your player name, your character name, which is the same, and
what
your...
is this mysterious thing I gotta enter my name into? I'm guessing character name is the same as player name?
I mean, you're playing yourself, so yes.
Sure, okay. Male.
As you arrive here, you find yourself face to face with a very cool looking dog called Labramon. Select the drop down box under the partner and...
Oh, hell yeah, I've got a dog now.
Hi there!
Whoa.
Labramon
He talks.
cheers. Come on! You're not too much of a stranger to talking animals. I've watched your YouTube content.
Oh, hell yeah, thank you. I'm glad you did. How are you, dog?
Very good. Also, I kinda just saved you from a cult of demon Digimon worshippers.
All in the day of the life of a doggo, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to get you back to Earth, but for now, do you want to crash at my place in the digital world for tonight?
Am I being adopted by a dog?
Yes!
Ah, sure thing, I'll be your foster human. Why not? Alright, yep, let's go.
Okay. And now let's click next day.
Okay. Reflect on the day
So,
you've had and earn your experience points, it tells me. I press OK. Okay. Seems to me like it's expecting me to have had quite a productive day. It says, have you had to re-examine how the world works? Have you made a big mistake you can learn from? Have you bonded with your Digimon by respecting their value system? Have you gotten out of a tricky situation? Have you avoided a tricky situation? And have you had a brand new experience? I would say I've had a brand new experience and leave it at that for today. Is that correct?
Makes sense to me.
Okay. It's saying good morning, sunshine. It's a brand new day. This Digidex thing's kinda cool.
It's called a Digivice.
Oh, my bad.
So, just so I can get to know you a little better, would you like to enter some information about yourself under Tamer skills? You can select one of them that you're very good at and increase it, so I know what to expect from you.
Okay. Let's see. We got lots of different categories here. We got the strength, which carry, throw, and hold fall into. Agility, which balance, parkour, and reflex fall into. Vibes, which perform, intimidate, persuade fall into. Wits, which investigation, empathy, and ingenuity fall into. And finally, education, which technology, occultism, and society fall into. Given that I am a YouTuber, I think perform would probably be the one for me. So, shall I?
Okay, when you increase one of these, you'll notice it also increases that stat by 1. Every 3 points you have in one of the subtopics will increase your relevant stat. So if you had a point in perform, intimidate, and persuade, you'd get a... well, if you had a second point in perform, intimidate, and persuade, you'd get an extra point on top of the one you're gonna get here.
Whoa, dog, your voice is getting deeper. What's going on?
Sorry, bit growly.
Sure. I'll go with, actually, I'm gonna go with persuade. Persuade seems like a good thing to have. It's asking me if I want to increase my persuade skill. I'm gonna say yes to that. Persuade skill has been increased! And my number has gone up. My safety number has gone up to 11.
I don't know if you're very good at persuading people. Do you want to persuade me that you're good at it?
Hey,
See if you can roll a 7.
good at this. There, that's my persuasion. See? It's not the highest level in the world, but it's getting there, right? What do I need to do now, dog?
Click persuade to roll and see if I believe you.
Oh, okay. I see. Persuade. Persuade skill 2, additional rolls 2, 3, 1, 4, total result 12. That sounds like maths. Good thing this thing's here to work it out for me, huh? I'm gonna hit okay on that.
I completely believe you're good at persuasion.
Did
That's
it
exactly what I expect from my Digimon tamer.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, dog. Alrighty then. This is funny. Okay. What next? Labramon, dog?
So, I've heard sometimes when humans get dragged into the digital world, the exposure to the power between realities causes them to develop some strange tamer powers.
Whoa. Okay, so I'm assuming that's this tab here then.
Let's go back to your tamer stats for a moment to see which type of tamer powers you might have developed.
Okay. So I
I
got
think the character class?
Okay, I'll be opening that up. Sorry. Yep, go ahead.
So, do you want to list the different character classes you see there?
Yeah, if you could talk me through this, that would be fantastic, because I'm quite new to this white void, which I'm sure a lot of future Digimon tamers are going to be. You know.
Well, to be honest, the white void is a bit weird to me too. That's why I brought you back here to the digital world where we have a little bit more natural surrounding.
Oh, sure, that makes way more sense. Yeah, it's kind of like a cyberspace. Whoa.
Yeah, you'll notice that tree over there? I'm pretty sure the trees in your world don't have computer circuitry running up them, but that's normal here.
It's kind of badass, not gonna lie. Alrighty then. Talk me through these character classes, dog.
Okay, so, the normal... Well, one of the most simple ones is called the Analog Brawler. It lets you channel the power of your Digisoul, the spark of Digimon Tamer energy, into your fists.
Wow. I just wanted to ask, dog, are you having a rough time speaking in this cadence, and would you like to change to a deeper cadence if you feel like it?
I think practice is probably a good thing.
Sure. you stick with it.
There's another character class called Cosmic Vessel, and it tends to mean that you've been granted some level of mystical power by something you encountered in the void between our worlds. I don't think that happened for you, but let me know if I'm wrong.
Okay, alright, I'm listening. I'm just checking that out right now if you want to keep explaining.
So, there's also the Mystic Artist. Now, the Mystic Artist is a bit of an interesting one. It requires you either create your own cards for using it, or you can use the cards from the Digimon TCG. We kind of, well, the weird thing about being from a franchise that siphons psychic energy and digital energy that actually got turned into a media franchise because, well, okay, so basically I think what happened there was that the people at Bandai found out that Digimon were a thing, and then they decided that it would be really cool to have a copyright on the idea, because, I mean, if you were the first person to find out vampires were a thing, you'd want a copyright on vampire media, right?
Hell yeah. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, like, be rich.
The Mystic Artist lets you use some of the cards from the TCG to have special effects. I'm pretty sure your friend, either Twilord or Wayne, must have sent you some card at some point, right? So you probably have some of those, or at least we'll use that as a plot justification if you choose that class.
Sure.
And then there's the Phenomena Hunter, who are very good at detecting the little bits of strange cracks in reality in the three worlds. I should say, the reason there's three worlds is because I think you guys kind of invented one, that cyberspace astral plane. From our perspective, well, it wasn't there yesterday, and then it was, and now it connects our worlds, which is really weird and confusing for us Digimon, but well done, humans!
I do try. Wait, do I even qualify as a Doesn't matter.
So, the last tamer class is called the Reality Hacker. That can happen if you accidentally got your body partially or completely digitized during the transition between dimensions.
I hate when that happens. Jeez.
I've heard it can be a bit disorienting. Apparently there was one guy who it happened to, who basically they lost their face in the process and had to make a new one from, like, avatar data in cyberspace.
Poor schmuck. How'd they end up looking?
Yeah. I hear they look pretty good in the end.
Sure.
I think the game Cyber Sleuth is an adaptation of those events.
Oh, okay. That's news to me. Hell yeah. Alright, so you want me to choose one of these character classes here, right? Okay, I choose Mystic Artist. That'll teach those AI tech bros.
I have to tell you, that AI thing, it's such a nightmare in the digital world, because not only are they scraping the internet, but they've started like scraping the parts where our world interacts, and it's just turning parts of the digital world into desert.
Damn them all to hell.
Yeah, screw AI.
Alright, what's next, dog?
So, let's check out what tamer powers you got out of that.
Sure thing. Oh, wow. Wowie zowie. I got a lot of new powers here. You want me to read them out?
Well, your particular powers as a mystic artist require at least 4 of them are based off of the cards that you're holding in your hand right now. I don't remember dropping when I saved you, but I'm glad you grabbed them.
Yeah, I will take the credit for that. Yeah, absolutely.
So I believe you also have 4 powers that you can just roll anytime. Do you want to name them?
Sure. Are these the ones at the top of my Digivice?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so we got Illusion Digimon, and we got Extra Option, we got Card Reading, and we've got Delayed Response.
So, Illusion Digimon will let you create a holographic image of a Digimon of your choosing, provided you've seen them before.
So I can make like an apparition of you, right? And it could go bite someone.
I can't physically interact.
Ah, dang it. Alright, more of a distraction then.
Yeah.
Sure.
The issue is the higher you roll, the better the illusion will be, and you'll want to try and roll higher than the wits save of whatever creature you're trying to fool.
Sure.
So for me at the moment, if you wanted to fool me, you'd require rolling at least a 7.
Okay.
And for you at the moment, I think if you wanted to fool yourself, which will be a strange thing to want to do, you'd also need to go for higher than a 7.
I can fool myself into thinking I'm happy, but I do that every day.
Aww.
Sorry, dog. That wasn't meant to go there. Continue talking me through these powers of mine.
First, Lauramon is just going to brush softly against your leg and wag its tail gently to let you know you're not alone.
Okay, boundaries, dog. You do talk at the end of the day.
I talk supportively.
Well, let's just... We'll get there, dog. We'll get there. What's next?
So, which one of those powers do you want to increase your ability to do?
I don't think we talked through what extra option was.
Oh, extra option will allow you to use your abilities in very creative ways. For example, one of your abilities there is called Gaia Force. It essentially creates a little fireball, and if you use your extra option with it, you'll be able to do things that are outside of the scope of what the move is based on. Or rather, what it's basically supposed to do.
It says a little something about it in this catalog here.
Yeah.
Alright, and for card reading.
That's essentially using these cards as kind of tarot cards, allowing you to get some little hints about the situation around you and what to expect in the near future.
Sounds like a pink hedgehog. Okay. And finally, delayed response?
I get that reference. Okay. Delayed response allows you to effectively leave one of your cards behind to activate later at a particular time you defined, or to be activated very quickly in order to do something in particular you need. The difficulty of doing so will change depending on the specification, well, the complexity of when you want it activated, or how precisely you need it timed.
Sure. Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. I'll try and remember that.
Which one of these do you want to increase for now?
I think Illusion Digimon sounds like a good one. I want to get that. Alright, it's asking me if I'm sure about that. I'm going to hit yes on that. Thank you, Digivice. Illusion Digimon power has increased. This thing's kind of intuitive.
So then, do you want to see how good of an illusion you can create?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead. Let's create some illusions, man. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I'm the only Digimon you've seen so far, so let's just say you're creating an illusion of me.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Click the button.
Oh, what? Illusion Digimon?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, dog. Alright, Digisoul bonus 2, additional rolls 5, total result 7. Okay, alright.
7 is the key for making it work.
Oh, great, I did it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty convincing.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, what's next for us, Taramon dog?
So, the way your powers work changes with the class. Well, the way your non-rolled powers work changes with the classes, but I think we might need to demonstrate some of those a little bit later. So, for now, let's just get to know each other a little bit better. Let's go to the Digimon life cycle section.
Okay, you're not gonna die on me now, are you, dog?
Hopefully not soon.
Alright, I'll try and keep you alive as best as I can. Alright, what's the first thing to do with this Digimon life cycle?
Well, look at the personality crest and guess what type of personality you think I have.
The personality I think you have. Okay, alright, let's see. Courage. Oh, well, I guess that's the one.
I was very brave earlier when I saved you from the attacking Digimon vampire creatures.
That's the question answered for me with a slip of the mouse. I would have gone for strange if that were one of the options.
It was not.
Alright, well, courage it is. Courageous dog.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Oh, Mario. Great. Excellent. Okay. So, what's next? What's the plan?
Well, I guess the best thing to do is take you out to try and get to one of the wonders that can be used to go between worlds. Unfortunately, I think there might be a Demi-Devimon guarding the nearest one at the moment. But I think if we can take it down...
Well, okay.
I should say, don't worry too much about killing Digimon in the digital world. When we're here, we just get reborn as eggs again.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, I would feel terrible if I was actually killing little guys, little critters. You know, like, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, try not... When we get back to your world, because I guess now that we're bonded, I have to move there.
Well, like, permanently?
Yeah, we kind of soul bonded when I saved your life.
My landlord doesn't allow pets, but I guess we'll just cross that bridge when we come to it. Okie dokie.
I do a very good impression of a plushie.
Alright, okay. I'll have fun explaining that one. Okay. All right.
Do me a favor. Go to vibes and just roll vibes. Just
is that in Tamer's skills, right?
Stats. Digimon stats.
My bad. Okay. Roll for vibes, right?
Yep.
So I'm guessing do I select anything before hitting?
Nope.
Okay. Rolling. Alright. Vibes roll. 3, 5, total roll 8.
As I say, 7 is the base for success. So, right as Laramon says, I do a very good impression of a plushie. They just kind of flop a little, and it's a really good impression of a plushie.
Toy Story kind of thing. Alright, well that's the roll done. I now have, what do I do now?
Well, we said we're gonna go out and deal with one of the Devimon that's guarding the screen that we can use to travel between worlds. But, first, I think it's a good idea if we have a little something to eat here in my doggy house. So, go to Tamer stats so we can record our diet, okay?
You're gonna make me go in a doggy house to, like, do the this is getting weird. Alright, what would you like to eat today?
This big, nice house that we're in is mine, so it's inherently a doggy house. You didn't mind sleeping here last night.
Alrighty then. Okay. There's a lot of stuff I'm learning about this place. This is crazy. Well, what's your diet? What am I feeding you? What do you eat?
Well, I can eat just about anything you can. Like, I enjoy meat and fruit and vegetables and bread. Bread's good. And also fish. And each of them will raise a different one of my stats temporarily.
Well,
like, if I eat meat, then I'm a little bit stronger. If I eat vegetables, then I'm a little more agile. If I eat bread, then I'm a little bit better vibes. If I eat fruit, then my wits are slightly better. And if I eat fish, then I'm slightly better able to access my education.
Okay.
You know what they say, it is good for memory, which is why it's good for education.
I forget, what did you say was good for memory again?
I said fish is good for memory, which is why it's good for education.
Oh yeah, dude, I never eat fish. What did you say fish was good for again? I'm joking. Alright, okay. Well, what would you like to eat? What can I get? What do you want from the store?
Well, you're the one who'll be cooking, so I'll let you pick.
I mean, you can give me like a recommendation for something I can cook. You know, like, don't know what you're in the mood for, like what you want to eat.
Okay. So, I do happen to be growing some steak out the back.
You're growing steak? Oh, what a world. Okay. Well, meat it is, I guess. So steak.
I forgot, in your world, you actually get it from animals, don't you?
Yeah,
Here,
nothing personal, buddy.
here in the digital world, most of this actually just grows out of the ground like crops.
Well, that's a lot more. That's a lot more ethically comfortable. Great. All right. So how do I cook this? Like, do I like?
So, in your inventory, enter the phrase steak, and then bracket meat, star, and then we're cooking about. Honestly, we're probably cooking enough for 6 people. Let's just enter 6.
Oh, great.
And then, so do me a favor and go to Digimon stats and just record when I'm just eating.
Okay. So do I get a new meal?
You press the little button above the 0 on strength.
I see. Yep. Okay.
And then you press new meal.
Okay. Automatically feed your partner the meat meal you have the most instances of. I'm gonna say yes to that, right?
That just means that we're using our resources smartly and not being fussy about which particular meat item I'm eating at a given time.
Did you enjoy your steak?
It was delicious. You cooked it very well. Do you cook that often in your world?
I tend to go to Burger King, not gonna lie. But if I can be asked to cook, then yeah, I will cook. I barely cook this, to be honest. Like if you're cooking a steak too much, is it even a steak anymore? You know. But all right, what's next?
Oh, good. You're smart on that. I was a bit worried. I'd heard some of the people in Ireland and Britain have a habit of overcooking steak.
Oh, dude, tell me, like my housemate, Irish, love the guy to death. He likes his steak cooked, and I'm just like, brother, that's not how we do it. But okay, we will. I mean, as long as he's enjoying it, right? We will move on to the next thing.
Okay, so please select next scene.
Next scene, okay. A new scene fades in. How very meta. Okay. Alright. We're here at the next scene.
Okay. So, after the food, you guys went for a walk, and Labramon led you straight to where there's a giant, like, it kind of looks like an outdoor cinema screen that just has a picture of, what's a city relatively near you?
Sydney, Australia.
Okay. Well, that's where you're gonna pop out, so hopefully that was accurate.
Look, I like traveling, okay? Alright, let's...
Okie dokie. So, unfortunately, there's a Devimon standing in front of you.
Man, that's the tour over. They filmed Power Rangers here, man. I wanted to go sightseeing, but fine. Let's deal with this Devimon immediately and get him out of the way so I can continue the sightseeing tour.
Once we get Devimon out of the way, we can use this monitor to return to your world.
I just got to Sydney. But okay, that's all good.
Sydney's on the other side of that monitor. That's where we're going.
Oh, sorry, I was looking so closely at the monitor, I thought I was already there. Okay, no biggie.
I hope you're right about where you live, because it looks beautiful.
Yeah, oh, yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I live here. Yeah, this is the place.
So, you folks think you're gonna get past me?
Oh, good golly, what is this now?
My name's Devimon, and I'm here to encourage you to do drugs.
Hell yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, what do you got? Let's have a look. What are you selling?
Enslavement to Devimon.
Well, I hate that. That I definitely don't like. That's very fetishy. I don't like that at all. I will not be buying from you, Devimon. We'll take our business elsewhere. There's gotta be like 5 guys nearby.
Who said you're gonna have to buy?
Alright.
Okay, go to Tamer Stats.
Okay.
Tamer Stats.
My bad. That'll do it.
Okay, and press the big roll button to roll for initiative.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. Rolling. Is this an initiative roll? Of course it is an initiative roll. Main roll, 17. Additional rolls, nothing. Total result, 17.
Okay, well, Devimon rolled a 9, so you're definitely moving first.
So Devimon is going after me, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Devimon, you're going down.
Actually, go to Tamer powers first. You have your choice of move that you want to make, unless you want Labramon to move before you, in which case go to Digimon moves.
You know what, Labramon, I got this for now. I'm gonna use my powers, you know? Like, at the end of the day, you know, gotta protect the dog and everything. Okay. Great. Okay, so I'm going to... Can I use my... I'm going to give you the cold shoulder, Devimon, and do an ice wall. Can I do that? Okay, yeah. Says it can be used to force an end to fighting. And so, yeah, I want to be done with this stupid Devimon and his want to cause me problems.
As you raise your ice wall card up in front of you, it glows with a bright blue light and causes a wall of frost to appear between the two of you and Devimon.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
So, question. Devimon was on the side of the screen that we needed to go through.
Okay.
Are we gonna wait for the ice to melt?
Be quiet, dog. Be quiet. I no longer wish to hear from you. This is why dogs don't usually speak, okay? Smart dog.
Oh, okay, Mr. Pup.
It is. Alright, so what do I do now?
Well, I guess you're going back to Labramon's house for the night?
Okay.
Because,
Alright,
so,
that's all good.
we'll go for next day then?
Okay. Alright, next day. Reflect on the day you've had and earn your experience points. Have you had to re-examine how the world seems to work? Honestly, I think I'm going insane. Have you made a big mistake you can learn from? Yeah, putting the ice up, not my best move. Now we gotta wait for it to melt. That sucks. Have you bonded with your Digimon by respecting their value system? You'll get no respect from me, dog. Have you gotten out of a tricky situation? I'm still in it. Have you had a brand new experience, though? Yeah. Are we good with this? Is this good? Is this all correct?
Yeah.
Alright, add experience. Good morning,
So,
sunshine. It's a brand new day.
Now you can level up.
Okay, so that's in life cycle, right?
Level up is one of the ones at the far side here that's like universal on every page.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'll just press that. Level up.
So go back to Tamer stats.
Okay.
And sorry, go back to Tamer skills rather.
Name of skills. Okay.
You'll notice that they're all draggable again.
Perfect. I now have a smorgasbord of things I can use. My vibes are just truly epic, so I'm gonna want things that can allow me to flirt with Australian women once we get to Sydney. So I'm gonna choose Intimidate. Do you want to increase your Intimidate skill? Yeah. Intimidate skill increased.
Okay. Now go to Tamer powers.
Tamer powers. Okay.
You also get to pick one of these from having leveled up.
Hell, okay. Well, extra options sounds pretty cool, so I think I'll go with that. The power has been increased.
So, what are we having for breakfast today, Mr. Pup?
Jeez, you always expect me to bring you dinner when you're the one who knows how food works around here. Why don't you bring me dinner, dog?
Because if we did it that way, then the Digivice would break.
You always got an answer for everything. I mean, all right, for dinner tonight, you're gonna have steak again.
I mean breakfast this morning, because we went back to bed, kinda in a huff after the ice wall incident.
Wow. Okay. Sassy. Okay. Bacon. You want bacon? Is bacon good?
Okay. I mean, you're the one who was in a huff.
Okay. All right, wise guy. You're gonna be that way. All right. Okay. All right. You're good. Yeah, we got 5 bacons here. You want some bacon?
Sounds delicious.
Hell yeah. Okay. So now I go to Digimon stats, right? And I select this in strength.
Yeah.
Okay. New meal. See, you know, for a guy who doesn't eat fish, I'm remembering a lot of this. I really want to be congratulated for that.
You are doing a great job on that. Thank you very much.
Hey, no worries. Thank you. All right. That's that. That's hell yeah. Okay.
Should we head out for the day and try to get past the Devimon without freezing ourselves out?
Sure thing. Okay. All right. So back to my Tamer powers, right?
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm gonna use ice wall. No, that not an option this time. It seems. Okay. No, but man, my ice wall's not an option. Oh man, I love that ice wall. All right. Well.
To be honest, so am I. It made for some really good ice for my beer last night.
Why do you drink, dog? You can barely handle the bacon I get. Doesn't matter.
That wasn't the dog, that was the Devimon.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I get you guys confused because you like little digital critters and you all look the same to me. Sorry if that's problematic. But given that we got an ice wall, I think it would make so much sense for me to use Gaia Force. What do you think, Labramon? You reckon? Actually, you do it. You're so smart. You do this. You're gonna...
So you're gonna...
If you're leaving it up to me, click the auto-select button, and I'll choose which attack to do myself.
Can I not give you a command, dog? Do you not obey commands?
You absolutely can, and if you give me a command, it'll be even stronger. I thought you just wanted me to do it.
No, dog. I just want to see what you're capable of.
Okay, so Pup, you have initiative. So,
What's the plan, Mr. Pup?
Well, dog, do I need to tick 2 of these rolls here?
Oh, yeah, because I'm a vaccine type and it's weak against me. And the second one means you're telling me what to do, so I'm gonna get the tamer bonus to my attack.
Yeah, Devimon, you're going down like a disease, okay? Meet the cure. Okay, as for you, dog, I'm gonna find out how thick your skull is, and you're gonna headbutt this idiot with your Doggo Dash power.
A double dash!
Okay, attack rolls 2, 5, 4, 8, 4. Total attack 23 versus target defense 7. The results: does 3 damage to target, stuns the target for 1 turn. You're going down, you idiot, Devimon. More like Devi idiot.
I'm already down. You knocked me to the ground. I can't get back up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna kick you now. I'm gonna kick you a few times. And,
About this? Or maybe we should talk about this?
Nah, I'm gonna play the xylophone on your ribs, dude. You're so dead. You're a skeleton, man. You're done.
Mr. Pup, we still have the near terror powers to use this turn. Do you want to flex on this guy while he's down?
Yeah, I'm feeling extra petty today. This is what you get for getting between me and the beautiful nation of Australia. This isn't right. This is not the right. This is the right one. Okay, so what am I doing here? Am I using one of my powers? Alright, well, I've got tarot cards. Might as well complete the package by going for Hammer Spark.
just click next scene if you would.
Okay.
It'll bring it back up for
A
the
new
next
scene
point there.
fades in.
Okay, so Devimon doesn't have anything to do because it's stunned, which means it loops back around to your turn, and you get an extra point on Lavramon's next attack because you boosted its strength with the Hammer Spark.
I'm almost starting to feel bad for this little sucker. But nobody
It now,
gets between
as
me
lo-
and a holiday.
as long as you use one of its moves, which is the contact attribute. Do you see the little attributes up in the corner there?
Yes, so slamming, piercing.
It's now holding a giant, as you say, pico hammer in its mouth.
Yeah, good for you, dog. Hell yeah, we're representing the Amy Rose Nation tonight. So since you did the Doggo Dash already, you're gonna do some barking bit this time. There's gonna be a new one for you, okay? Do I need to hit any buttons first before I do this, though?
Hit the extra point there, because you have the vaccine bonus against virus, you have the tamer calling the attack bonus, and you now have the hammer attack bonus.
Is 3 the correct one here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, am I using the bark and bit attack?
Yeah.
Go, dog. Okay. Attack rolls 8, 6, 9, 2, 8, 7. Total attack 40 versus target defense 7. Oh, you're going down, you Devimon. The result is that it does 3 damage to the target and does 3 damage to the target on its next 5 turns. God, you're getting insulted today, Devimon. Look at you, you're a mess.
So, yeah, that is pretty violent at this point. So,
Died in a puddle of its own urine. Pathetic.
So, rather than go to attack you, Devimon is just aware that if it doesn't get immediate medical treatment, it's going to disintegrate into data. So it's just going to fly away desperately.
I'll never forget you, Devimon, and the times we had. I'm waving right now, but you can't see it.
Screw you!
Wow, what a jerk. Okay. Alright, well, he's gone. What are we doing now, dog? What's the plan?
So the easiest way to get back to the human or analog world, whichever one you prefer to call it, from the digital world, is to find a monitor like this and hold up your Digivice to the screen.
Okay, the Digivice is being held up to the screen, I think. What do I do to represent that?
As you do this, you find that the screen just seems to get brighter and brighter and brighter, and after a moment,
you and Labramon find yourselves in the sunny shores of Sydney.
Ah, finally, this is awesome. Okay, hell yeah.
Labramon looks at you for a moment and says, "Wait a minute, you don't actually live here, do you?"
Well, I sure as hell wasn't gonna dox myself to you, digital dog.
That's fair, but it was very brave of you to come here, so I just can't help but feel really bonded to you. Maybe you should go to Digimon Lifecycle for a second.
For the last time, dog. Boundaries. That only applies to dogs that don't talk. But okay, alright. What are we doing here?
Well, your unflinchingness and willingness to end up in a random country in order to keep your private information has inspired them to feel close to you. So click the unflinching value.
Okay.
Even in the most extreme circumstances, you remembered your internet safety protocol and were willing to focus on that.
Well, I mean, you got Surfshark to thank for that, who is not the sponsor of this video. Okay, your bond with your partner has strengthened.
So you'll notice there that above day 2, level 2, you have that dot.
Yes.
And if you want to digivolve them, you can.
Okay, it's time to digivolve, dog. New evolution unlocked. Digivolution to Dobamon successful.
Ooh, I look pretty good in black.
Okay, calm down now, dog. And the adventures continue in the future. The rest is history for Channel Pup and his good friend, Dog.
Labramon!
Sure.
This has been a demonstration of a tabletop RPG system that is currently in development, and I'm hoping that by showing this off I can convince people that A, this game seems worth playing, and B, that I would be a good person to hire for making a tabletop simulator type interface for their own tabletop games on digital formats.